Welcome everyone to Receive. I'm so excited. This is one of my favorite programs. Haven't taught it in a while, but it's such a cool program because as women, we can be overgivers and sometimes block our receiving. And this is just a wonderful way to clear your block so that you can expand your capacity to receive more good in your life, more abundance, more pleasure, more creativity, more joy, more pleasure, more love, more abundance. Anyway, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Kate, originally from England, hence the accent. And I've been teaching EFT for over 15 years, and it still blows me away most days. If you're new to EFT, maybe raise your hand if you're new, if you don't know the tapping points. Most people these days tend to know tapping. And what we're going to do is, as I mentioned, this is class number 1 of Receive. A lot of you are registered already, and if you are not registered, this is an invitation to join us for the series 2. How the class will go is we will start with the visualization. I'll talk a little bit about tapping and how it works, and then I'm going to work with a couple of you on the call, and you'll all get to tap along and get the transformation. And that's what's so powerful in this group dynamic. So I'm thrilled you're all here. We've got an incredible group of women in this program. I'm so honored and grateful and to be with you all. And the theme of receiving is just so great to up-level your life and just take it to the next level. Okay, so turn off any distractions, give yourself the gift of this hour. Close your eyes, 3 deep breaths, hands on your heart. Taking a moment to set the intention of today's session. Thinking about what you want to let go of and what you want to bring in. And thinking about where you're blocked, what areas of your life that you're blocked around receiving or allowing more good, more abundance, love, play, pleasure, creativity. What is it you'd like to allow more of in your life? And as you're walking on this beautiful beach, you're carrying this big, heavy backpack that's weighing you down. And it's exhausting. It's got all the blocks and the burdens, maybe current stresses you're dealing with or stresses from the past. Limiting beliefs like I don't have what it takes, or I'm not good enough, or I'm not worthy. And you realize how exhausting it is, carrying old fear, guilt, shame, anger, resentment, this loss of power. And you realize you don't have to carry all these burdens, all these stories about why you can't have what you want. And you set this backpack down, and there's this whole weight that's lifted off your shoulders. And you keep walking, you don't look back, letting go of the past with ease, trusting the process of life. Calling back your power from all dimensions of time and space. It is safe to shine. It's safe to succeed. Safe to have fun. Safe to enjoy the journey. Safe to have more ease. Deep breath. And you lie down in the sand. and the waves are lulling you to sleep as you go deeper and deeper relaxed. Breathing in divine love into your mind, into your heart, into each and every cell of your body. Showering yourself with tremendous love and compassion. You are enough. You are whole and complete, perfect exactly as you are. Deep breath. And taking a moment to connect with your younger self. Often if we're stressed or worried, it's that very young part of ourselves that is anxious. So your adult self, giving your younger self a hug, letting her know that you love her and that you will never leave her. And ask her, what do you need for your healing today so that you feel safe, loved, and supported? And you're really getting your needs met. Sometimes it's just a hug, and sometimes it's play and fun or something specific, or maybe something to feel safe. But see what she needs, give her that, and make a note to give her more of that today. Placing her in your heart, letting her know that she can call on you anytime and you have her back. Deep breath. Traveling down the timeline of your life to your future self. It's a year from today. If you were waving a magic wand, what would it look like? Allow yourself to expand your mind to all the amazing possibilities that are available to you. Deep breath. Giving your future self a hug and asking her, what do you need? What advice do you have for me as I move in the direction of my dreams? And give your future self a hug, coming back to your present self. Breathing in divine love into your mind, into your heart, into each and every cell of your body. Showering yourself with tremendous love and compassion. Stretching your fingers and toes, loosening your jaw, inhaling deeply. Perhaps opening up your chest, opening up your arms and expanding your capacity to receive all the good the universe has for you. Safe to receive, safe to be you, safe to enjoy the journey. And once again, a wonderful welcome to you all, warm welcome. It's so good to see you all. For those of you who don't know me, as I mentioned, I'm Kate Winch, originally from England, hence the accent. I've been teaching EFT for over 15 plus years, and I still get amazed by it most days. Tapping is something you can use. There's an expression, try it on anything. You can use it for money stuff, relationships, health issues, procrastination, fear of shining and being seen. I used to be terrified of public speaking, and you would never get me in front of a room, and tapping really helped me, clear my blocks for shining. And I like to call it abundance tapping because I find when we tap, it raises our vibration and we just naturally attract more good. And I always like to tell this story of when I first got into tapping, and I was tapping on deserving abundance many years ago. And that evening I received $900 in cash as an unexpected gift. And I was like, this works. So I did my tapping, and that year I had one of the best years in my business to this date, to that date. And anytime I feel, I love working with entrepreneurs. It's just really good to clear blocks, because sometimes we can have a conflict. Part of us wants a successful business, another part of us doesn't. And so, or whether it's love or health or whatever you want. So it's just about getting congruent with that, with your goal and desire. Another part of my work is about letting go of being general manager of the universe, that part of us that's trying to control everything and force an outcome or make things happen, and the magic of surrender. So, I'd love to get into the tapping. If you have questions, is there anybody brand new to tapping? You can raise your hand if you're new to tapping, or you're all familiar with it. Okay, great. So we'll just do a tiny intro. Tapping, also known as emotional freedom techniques, is like acupuncture without the needles. Negative emotions get stored in our body and they create this disruption in our energy system. And the tapping gets everything moving again. And I love it because it's working with the body and the mind. So we'll start here. This is the karate chop point. I'm going to just do a quick intro for anyone who's watching the recording that is new. And then I'll lead you through a sequence of words. If I say anything that doesn't resonate, you can change the words anytime. Then we'll go here, side of the eyes, underneath the eyes, nose, chin, collarbone, underneath the arms, rib cage, two wrists together, and finishing with the top of the head. Take a nice deep breath. You may feel lighter just by doing those tapping points. You can use it for anything, as I mentioned, clearing guilt, shame, fear, grief, old traumas, something that happened last week, last year, or from your childhood. Anything that you think of that's really upsetting, it's wonderful for that. And it's great for abundance, love, the whole shebang, and pleasure, creativity, all these things that maybe we can get too busy and avoid or ignore. So we're going to do some tapping, and we're going to work with Jacqueline first. And I'd like you all to think of something you'd like to let go of in the way of you receiving. Hi, Jacqueline, how's it going?
Hello, fabulous. Excited to be here, thank you.
How come I don't?
Every day.
Oh, hold on. That's so weird. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just do something. Hold on. Could you hang on? Excuse a little technical error here. Could you hear some music playing in the background? Or you could. Interesting, because my volume wasn't turned up. Anyway, sorry about that. I'm sure it was nice, hopefully. Feel free, if there's any technical issues, feel free to put it in the chat. And apologies for that.
Second, Kate.
Oh, good. Oh, great. Thank you. Okay. Jacqueline, so nice to meet you. How's it going?
Fabulous. Excited to be here, thank you.
Really happy to have you here. Tell me what you, in a nutshell, without getting too much into the story, what you want to let go of and bring in today.
Yeah. The nutshell is letting go of physical pain in my neck and spine.
Mm-hmm.
And also letting go of fear of being seen or heard.
Okay, great topics. So which one would you want to pick? Which is most, is it the fear of shining and being seen? Actually, tapping will help with the pain. So maybe that would be a great one to focus on. You may find that the pain will come down by tapping on
Beautiful.
this issue.
Okay.
Fear of shining and being seen. What number is that, 0 to 10?
Probably a 7.
And the primary emotion?
Fear of persecution.
Yes. And where do you feel that in your body?
In my chest.
Yes. Okay. And have you done tapping before, Jacqueline?
Yes.
Yeah. And what's your theory in a nutshell about this fear of shining? It's a very common issue.
I believe that some may feel opposed to what I'm sharing, may ridicule, or that worst case, that there's natural holistic health practitioners that have been killed and feeling like I was a witch in a past life. So, like that burned at the stake feeling, and just not wanting that to happen again.
Yes. Yes. Thank you for bringing this great topic. It's a very, very common one for healers. And so there's a lot of powerful women leaders in this group. So you may be like, oh, I'm already shining. But it's really good to work on this topic because it can up level you in terms of putting yourself out into the world on a bigger level. If you resonate, give it a number 0 to 10, this fear of shining and being seen, even if you're already out there. And if it's not your issue, feel free to pick something else and tap along, okay? And you can all change the words anytime. Let's go here. Anything else you want to say, Jacqueline? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Even though I have this fear of shining and being seen.
Even though I have this fear of shining and being seen.
And I don't know how to let it go.
And I don't know how to let it go.
Maybe it doesn't seem possible.
Maybe it doesn't seem possible.
I've had this fear of shining for so long.
I've had this fear of shining for so long.
I wonder who I'd be without this fear.
I wonder who I'd be without this fear.
And I love and accept myself anyway.
And I love and accept myself anyway.
Close your eyes, deep breath. Keep tapping on the karate chop point, even though I have this huge fear of shining and being seen.
Even though I have this huge fear of shining and being seen.
And I don't know how to let it go.
And I don't know how to let it go.
Maybe it doesn't feel safe.
Maybe it doesn't feel safe.
I can't relax about this.
I can't relax about this.
I have to be on guard.
I have to be on guard.
I have to protect myself.
I have to protect myself.
But I accept who I am.
But I accept who I am.
And I appreciate my feelings.
And I appreciate my feelings.
Deep breath. Even though I have all this fear of shining and being seen.
Even though I have all of this fear of shining and being seen.
I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself anyway.
I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself anyway.
Deep breath. And then go into the eyebrows. All this fear of shining and being seen.
All of this fear about shining and being seen.
Side of the eyes, all this fear and worry about what they think.
All of this fear and worry about what they think.
What if they don't like me?
What if they don't like me?
What if they don't think I'm very good?
What if they don't think I'm very good?
What if they ridicule me?
What if they ridicule me?
What if they turn against me?
What if they turn against me?
All this fear and worry
All-
about shining.
All of this fear and worry about shining.
It's so exhausting.
It's so exhausting.
And I'm so tired of suffering about this.
And I'm so tired of suffering about this.
I would really like to let it go.
I would really like to let it go.
All this fear and worry about what they think.
All of this fear and worry about what they think.
All this fear of something bad happening.
All of this fear about something bad happening.
All this old guilt and shame about what I did or didn't do.
All of this old guilt or shame about what I did or didn't do.
All this old embarrassment, shame, and humiliation.
All of this old embarrassment, shame, and humiliation.
It's so exhausting.
It's so exhausting.
And I'm so tired of suffering about this.
And I'm so tired about suffering about this.
I would really like to let it go.
I would really like to let it go.
What if I could feel safe to let it go now?
What if I could feel safe to let it go now?
How does that land, Jacqueline? Is it like, yeah, I'm ready? Or are there any yes buts in the way that you'd like to express?
It's less.
Mm-hmm. What's remaining? What's remaining? What do you want to say? What's left?
It almost feels like it's something related to the trauma left in the body.
Mm-hmm. Where do you feel it?
I'm feeling it in my neck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What sort of, how does it feel?
Constricted.
Yeah.
Very tight.
Yeah. Is it like a sharp pain or a dull, achy pain?
It is very tight and more achy.
All this constriction in my neck.
All of this constriction in my neck.
All this fear of change.
All of this fear of change.
All this fear of moving forward.
All of this fear of moving forward.
All this fear of something bad happening if I put myself out there.
All of this fear about something bad happening, about putting all this fear out there.
This part of me that doesn't feel safe.
This part of me that doesn't feel safe.
It's so exhausting.
It's so exhausting.
All this loss of power.
All of this loss of power.
I'm letting it go.
I'm letting it go.
Letting it go.
Letting it go.
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
It's safe to let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
I let go of being general manager of the universe.
I let go of being general manager of the universe.
And I give this to the universe to handle.
And I give this to the universe to handle.
I don't need to do this all by myself.
I don't need to do this all by myself.
It is safe to relax about this.
It is safe to relax about this.
And trust the divine order of my life.
And trust the divine order of my life.
That good will come out of these challenges.
That good will come out of these challenges.
And that good lies before me.
And that good lies before me.
That I am safe and protected at all times.
That I am safe and protected at all times.
Wherever I go.
Wherever I go.
Whatever I do.
Whatever I do.
Whatever I say.
Whatever I say,
I am safe.
I am safe.
The universe has my back.
The universe has my back.
Keep tapping deep breath, everyone. I call my power back
I call my power back
from all dimensions of time and space.
from all dimensions of time and space.
It is safe to shine.
It is safe to shine.
It is safe to be me.
It is safe to be me.
It is safe to be seen.
It is safe to be seen.
What they think of me is none of my business.
What they think of me is none of my business.
What I think of me is my business.
What I think of me is my business.
The truth is, some people will love me
The truth is, some people will love me
and some people won't.
and some people won't.
And that's okay.
And that's okay.
But if I shine my light,
But if I shine my light,
my people can find me.
then my people can find me.
And if I hide out, they can't.
And if I hide out, they can't.
So I really want to cultivate courage
So I really want to cultivate courage
and know that I'm safe and protected.
and know that I am safe and protected.
I'm allowed to shine and succeed.
I'm allowed to shine and succeed.
I deserve to shine and succeed.
I deserve to shine and succeed.
It's safe to shine and succeed.
It's safe to shine and succeed.
I give myself permission to shine and succeed.
I give myself permission to shine and succeed.
I love shining and succeeding.
I love shining and succeeding.
I'm expanding my capacity to receive
I'm expanding my capacity to receive
all the good the universe has for me.
all the good the universe has for me.
I love feeling surprisingly calm and confident.
I love feeling surprisingly calm and confident.
I have everything I need to succeed.
I have everything that I need to succeed.
I can handle whatever comes my way.
I can handle whatever comes my way.
I'm so grateful for the good.
I'm so grateful for the good.
Life loves me, all is well.
Life loves me, all is well.
The universe has my back.
The universe has my back.
Close your eyes, everyone. Deep breath, hands on your heart. 0 to 10.
I feel like a 1.
Wonderful. 7 to 1. That's great. What are you present to? How are you feeling?
I'm present to lightness. I'm present to being held by the universe. I'm present to the energy that is available to create with, co-create with, and enjoy that flow.
Wonderful. Any next right actions, a next step for you?
Working on my website.
Great, great. And that might be a good one to delegate unless you love working on your website.
Content.
Content, right?
Writing content.
Right. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, very good. Well, wonderful, Jackie. Great topic. Thank you for bringing such a great topic to the call. And tapping is great for pain relief. I have a video on pain relief, and if you want a deeper dive, we can do a session. So just feel free if you need any more support.
Thank you, Kate.
Yeah, great to have you here. Okay, everyone. Any questions, thoughts, comments? Feel free to put them in the chat, or you can unmute yourself. I hope you're feeling lighter. We're going to do another round. Before we do that, I just want to share about, let me just bring this up. I think most of you are registered for this program, but if you're not and you'd like to join us, it'd be wonderful to have you. It's just a lovely structure to have each week to clear your monkey mind. It really helps you relax and listen to your inner wisdom. And when we relax and get into our center, we can really be open to receiving more good that the universe has for us. So it's a lovely structure. You get to bring a guest for free. And we'll also be doing, one of the sessions will be a Koya, Qoya dance, which is about embodying. The theme is receiving. And so it's about embodying the energy of receiving. So that'll be really fun too. If you can't make it live, they're all recorded, but it would be wonderful to have you join us if you're not registered already. It's just an amazing group of women. So I'm going to put that in the chat. If you're listening to the recording, it's katewinch.com, live events. And you can get one where you get a private session as well as a bonus, or you can just sign up for the series. Okay. All right. So we've got some thank yous. Thank you, Jacqueline, for great. So good. That was divine. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, lovely. So let's do another round. And Krista, good to see you. Tell me what you'd like to let go of and bring in.
Well, I'm just kind of coming out of, I got some younger wisdom. Like I really like to take solitude breaks, and I'm just kind of coming out of a personal sabbatical where I made a life switch, and my younger self was like, I felt like I immediately was like, well, what do you need to come out of your room? Because it's like, you've been in here a minute, you know, like, what do you need to come out now? Like, do you need, you know, so just kind of really letting go of that kind of holding myself back. And then also, but the word that I want to call in more than anything, I think is just effortless. And being so, I've taken a stance of like standing, like a permaculture stance of like standing back and watching and seeing where I can grow. And so I'm ready for like things to start opening up and connections to build.
I love that. So bringing in ease and effortless and letting go of struggle, is it?
Maybe stuckness, you know, like I'm just kind of, I was thinking of tapping, like, because I'm like a seed that's like ready to emerge, and I'm trying to tap the, you know, give myself a little extra help out of the shell, the seed shell.
Wonderful. So 0 to 10, how stuck do you feel? That part of you that's stuck? 10 is high, 0 is low.
I think we're at about a 6.
And the primary emotion?
Fear. Yeah.
And where do you feel that in your body?
Like jaws and ears to like heart, or like top of heart space. So like very, very.
Anything you're particularly stressed about?
Money.
Apart from, you know, the energy stuck. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
So if you're feeling stuck, again, it could be in the area of money, around your business, or in love or health. Give it a number 0 to 10 and tap along. Let's go here, karate chop points. Even though part of me feels so stuck.
Even though part of me feels so stuck.
And I have all this fear and worry.
And I have all this fear and worry.
And I don't know how to let it go.
And I don't know how to let it go.
Maybe it doesn't seem possible.
Maybe it doesn't seem possible.
I wonder who I'd be without this.
Wonder who I'd be without this.
And I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself anyway.
And I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself anyway.
Close your eyes, deep breath. Even though part of me feels so stuck.
Even though part of me feels so stuck.
And I don't know how to let it go.
And I don't know how to let it go.
Maybe it doesn't feel safe.
Yeah, maybe it doesn't feel safe.
I can't relax about this.
I can't relax about it.
I have to be on guard.
Definitely have to be on guard.
I have to protect myself.
I have to protect myself.
But I accept who I am.
I accept who I am.
And I appreciate my feelings.
And I appreciate my feelings.
Deep breath. Even though part of me feels so stuck and stressed and worried about money.
Even though part of me feels so stuck and stressed and worried about money.
I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself anyway.
I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself anyway.
Deep breath. And then we're going to the eyebrows. All this fear and worry about money.
All this fear and worry about money.
All this fear and worry about the future.
all this fear and worry about the future.
Part of me feels so stuck.
Part of me feels so stuck.
Part of me just wants to hide.
Part of me definitely just wants to stay stuck and hide.
Go away.
Go away.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Part of me just wants to hide out.
Part of me really does just want to hide out.
It's so much safer
It's really safer.
and so comfy.
Oh, very, very comfy, yes.
At least I know what to expect.
At least I know what to expect.
But it's also very stressful.
It's very stressful.
And I have this vision and dream.
And I have several visions and dreams.
And I know, and I really want to put myself out there.
And I really need to put myself out there and want to too.
Yeah, because I have some wonderful work to do in the world.
Yeah, because I have gifts to share.
Yeah, and people would really benefit from my work.
And people would benefit from my work.
And I want to expand my capacity to receive.
And I want to expand my capacity to receive
All the good the universe has for me.
all the good the universe has for me.
Letting go of this fear and worry about money.
Letting go of the fear and worry of money.
Letting go of this anger and frustration about feeling stuck.
Letting go of this anger and frustration about feeling stuck.
This anger at them.
This anger at them.
This anger at myself.
This anger at myself.
This anger about this situation.
This anger about this whole situation.
All this impatience and frustration.
All this impatience and frustration.
It's so exhausting.
It's really exhausting.
And I'm so tired of suffering about this.
And I'm so tired of suffering about this.
I would really like to let it go.
I'd really like to let it go.
From the deepest root causes.
From the deepest root causes.
Letting go of this fear and worry.
Letting go of this fear and worry.
Letting go of this old guilt and shame about what I did or didn't do.
Letting go of this old guilt or shame about what I did or didn't do.
Letting go of this judgment and criticism.
Letting go of this judgment and criticism.
Letting go of turning against myself.
Letting go of turning against myself.
I let go of being general manager of the universe.
I let go of being general manager of the universe.
And I give this to the universe to handle.
And I give this to the universe to handle.
I don't need to do it all by myself.
I don't need to do it all by myself.
It is safe to relax about this.
It is safe to relax about this.
Trusting the divine order of my life.
Trusting the divine order in my life.
That good will come out of these challenges.
That good will come out of these challenges.
And that good lies before me.
And that good lies before me.
That I am safe and protected at all times.
I'm safe and protected at all times.
I call my power back.
I call my power back.
From all dimensions of time and space.
From all dimensions of time and space.
It is safe to relax and enjoy the journey.
Safe to relax and enjoy the journey.
Listening to my inner wisdom.
Listening to my inner wisdom.
Each and every step of the way.
Each and every step of the way.
I know what to do.
I know what to do.
I love knowing everything's working out for me.
I love knowing everything's working out for me.
I'm raising my vibration.
I'm raising my vibration.
I'm so grateful for all the good in my life.
I'm so grateful for all the good in my life.
And I practice gratitude for the struggles.
And I practice gratitude for the struggles.
I love knowing everything's working out.
I love knowing that everything is working out.
I'm raising my vibration.
Raising my vibration.
Expanding my capacity to receive.
Expanding my capacity to receive.
More pleasure, more play, more fun,
More pleasure, more play, more fun,
more creativity,
more creativity,
more support and abundance.
more support and abundance.
I'm allowed to shine and succeed.
I'm allowed to shine and succeed.
It's safe to put myself out there.
It's safe to put myself out there.
It's safe to be me.
It's safe to be me.
Keep tapping. Tell me more about what you'd like to bring in.
Ooh, yeah, effortlessness and ease, I think for me means really, like I said, I've just been really kind of relaxing, getting to know my new environment that I moved into, that is my old home environment, but I'm back after 12 years.
Yes.
So just been kind of seeing what's needed and where my role as a therapist can grow here. And also, I was realizing through this tapping, a lot of like anger was emerging, and you followed me around that. So I want to call in like gratitude again for the struggles, because I'm still coming out of, I'm trying to build like a private practice around what I want to do and re-enter back into like political systems in the way I want to, rather than the way I felt like I was forced to straight out of grad school to become a therapist. So building my own practices. So just effortless and ease around that.
I let go of the past with ease.
Yeah, let go of the past with ease.
And I trust the process of life.
And I trust the process of life.
I forgive everyone, including myself.
I forgive everyone, including myself,
for not being who I wanted them or myself to be.
for not being who I wanted them or myself to be.
And I set them free.
And I set them all free.
And myself.
And I set myself free.
I love knowing I'm safe and protected at all times.
I love knowing that I'm safe and protected at all times.
It is safe to shine.
It's safe to shine.
I'm allowed to shine and succeed.
I'm allowed to shine and succeed.
I'm expanding my capacity to receive more love, abundance, and support.
I'm expanding my capacity to receive more love, abundance, and support.
I love being me.
I love being me.
Keep tapping. I'm going to bring up some affirmations, some abundance affirmations. I love feeling calm and peaceful.
I love feeling calm and peaceful.
I love knowing everything's working out for me. Keep tapping around the points, everyone.
I love knowing that everything's working out for me.
I am open and receptive to all the wealth life offers me.
I'm open and receptive to all the wealth that life has to offer me.
I love being paid well for my services.
Love being paid well for my services.
My income is constantly increasing.
Yes, my income keeps getting higher.
I'm surrounded by wealth and love.
Ooh, I'm surrounded by wealth and love.
I deserve love, pleasure, prosperity, and support.
I deserve love, prosperity, and support, and peace and gratitude, and other beautiful experiences.
I live an abundant life.
I live an abundant life.
My dreams are coming true.
My dreams are coming true.
My life is a constant stream of miracles.
My life is a constant stream of miracles.
Keep tapping, deep breath. I deserve joy.
I deserve joy.
I constantly receive incredible gifts.
I constantly receive incredible gifts.
I love being me.
I love being me.
I release the need for this struggle in my life.
I release the need for the struggle in my life.
I love having a healthy relationship with money.
I love having a healthy relationship with money.
I love having a powerful relationship with money.
I love having a powerful relationship with money.
I'm willing to see my magnificence.
I'm willing to see my magnificence.
I choose to have fun.
I
choose to have fun.
I allow more pleasure in my life.
I love more pleasure in my life.
I let go of the past with ease.
Let go of the past with ease.
I love having it be easy and effortless.
I love having it all be easy and effortless.
I love feeling calm and confident.
I love feeling calm and confident.
I have everything I need to succeed and receive.
I have everything I need to receive and succeed.
All the good the universe has for me.
All the good the universe has for me.
Life loves me, all is well.
Life loves me, all is well.
Close your eyes, deep breath. Tuning in 0 to 10. Feeling stuck, fear and worry.
I think it's like a 3, because now it's like not so much as like stuck fear, but maybe like stuck anxious. Like I'm still tapping in with my little girl self. So I'm thinking like, it's like I'm excited to go back to the first day of school. You know, it's like there's a lot of things that happened last year that I didn't really like, but it's a different year and I'm ready to receive it and be there.
Wonderful. And any next right actions, any next steps?
Oh yes. Just trust that it's happening, because it is like flowing out of me right now. And so I think that just providing structure maybe, so like there's some channels of flow. So I think my older wisdom self said, like, give her structure. So
well, yeah, that really helps. Very good.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, great topic, Krista. Thank you for bringing that to the class. It's great to see you. Yay. Okay, lovelies. So we have time for one more person. Who is new that I haven't worked with before, or I haven't worked with for a while? If you'd like a turn.
I'll take.
Who's that? Oh, Bria?
Ria. Hi.
Ria, hi. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. Thanks for volunteering. Tell me in a nutshell what you'd like to let go of and bring in.
I'd like to let go of shame and bring in peace, calm, serenity.
Wonderful. I love that. Shame is such a big thing for humans, right? The guilt and shame about what we did and didn't do. And then tapping's wonderful for that. What number is that, 0 to 10?
It's been pretty high, like an 8.
And where do you feel that in your body?
In my, like, around my heart, like a tightness in my chest, like heaviness in my body.
Okay. Anything else you want to say before we begin? And by the way, I just have to say your sweater is fantastic. I love it.
Today. I recently did a 10-day Vipassana meditation course, and it brought up a lot of stuff. So I've been trying to do that.
Okay, thank you for bringing this great topic to the call. So if you relate shame, guilt and shame about what you did or didn't do, give it a number 0 to 10. If it's not your issue, feel free to tap along and use your words and use your issue. You can really say whatever's there for you. And when we're tapping, use your words. I just want to highlight that. A lot of the time you'll relate to what we're tapping on. Karate chop point. Even though I have all this old shame and embarrassment.
Even though all this old shame and embarrassment.
And I don't know how to let it go.
And I don't know how to let it go.
Maybe it doesn't feel possible.
Maybe it doesn't feel possible.
I wonder who I'd be without this.
I wonder who I'd be without this.
I wouldn't recognize myself.
I wouldn't recognize myself.
And I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself anyway.
And I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself anyway.
Close your eyes, deep breath. even though I have this deep shame and embarrassment,
even though I have deep shame
and I don't know how to let it go.
I don't know how to let it go.
how to let it go.
Oh, Christy, you need to mute yourself, darling.
So
It's
sorry.
okay. No worries. And I don't know how to let it go. Maybe it doesn't feel safe.
Maybe it doesn't feel safe.
I can't relax about this.
I can't relax about this.
I have to be on guard.
I have to be on guard.
I have to protect myself.
I have to protect myself.
But I accept who I am.
But I accept who I am.
And I appreciate my feelings.
And I appreciate my feelings.
Deep breath. Even though I have all this old shame and embarrassment.
Even though I have all this old shame and embarrassment.
All this guilt about what I did or didn't do.
All this guilt about what I did or didn't do.
I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself anyway.
I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself anyway.
Deep breath. And then we're going to the eyebrows. All this old shame and embarrassment.
All this old shame and embarrassment.
All this heaviness in my heart.
All this heaviness in my heart.
All this sadness and grief about what happened.
All this sadness and grief about what happened.
All this over responsibility.
All this over responsibility.
Perhaps I'm carrying someone else's shame too.
Perhaps I'm carrying someone else's shame too.
All this turning against myself.
All this turning against myself.
It's so exhausting.
So exhausting.
This deep grief and sadness.
This deep grief and sadness.
Anxiety and fear.
Anxiety and fear.
This anger at myself and them.
This anger at myself and them.
This anger about what happened.
This anger about what happened.
All this old guilt and shame about what I did or didn't do.
All this old guilt and shame about what I did or didn't do.
All this old embarrassment and humiliation.
All this old embarrassment and humiliation.
All this worrying about what they think.
All this worrying about what they think.
It's so exhausting.
It's so exhausting.
And I'm tired of suffering about this.
I'm tired of suffering about this.
I would really like to let it go.
I would really like to let it go.
From the deepest root causes.
From the deepest root causes.
I'm letting it go.
I'm letting it go.
Letting it go.
Letting it go.
I'm okay.
I am okay.
It's safe to let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
I let go of being general manager of the universe.
I let go of being general manager of the universe.
And I give this to the universe to handle.
And I give this to the universe.
I don't need to do this all by myself.
I don't need to do this all by myself.
It is safe to relax about this.
It is safe to relax about this.
Trusting the divine order of my life.
Trusting the divine order of my life.
That good will come out of this situation.
That good will come out of this situation.
And that good unfolds before me.
And that good unfolds before me.
That I am safe and protected at all times.
But I am safe and protected at all times.
I call my power back.
I call my power back.
From all dimensions of time and space.
From all dimensions of time and space.
It is safe to be me.
It is safe to be me.
It's safe to honor everything that's happened to me.
It's safe to honor everything that's happened to me.
And it's safe to honor anything that didn't happen to me.
And it's safe to honor anything that didn't happen to me.
I choose to embrace each and every part of my life.
I choose to embrace each and every part of my life.
And trust that everything happened exactly as it was meant to.
And trust that everything happened exactly as it was meant to.
I let go of the past with ease.
I let go of the past with ease.
And I trust the process of life.
And I trust the process of life.
It is safe to shine.
It is safe to shine.
It's safe to be me.
It's safe to be me.
I forgive myself for anything I did or didn't do.
I forgive myself for anything I did or didn't do.
And I set myself free.
And I set myself free.
I forgive everyone else for everything they did or didn't do.
I forgive myself and everyone else for, I forgive everyone else for everything they did or didn't do.
And I set them free.
And I set them free.
I let go of the past with ease.
I let go of the.
I'm raising my vibration.
I'm raising my vibration.
It feels so good to let go of this conflict.
It feels so good to let go of this conflict.
I'm so excited about this new chapter.
I'm so excited about this new chapter.
It's safe to be powerful.
It's safe to be powerful.
It's safe to receive
It's safe to receive
all the good the universe has for me.
all the good the universe has for me.
I choose to have fun.
I choose to have fun.
I allow more pleasure, joy, and creativity into my life.
I allow more pleasure, joy, and creativity into my life.
I allow more support, love, and abundance.
I allow more support, love, and abundance.
I love up-leveling my life
I love up-leveling my life
and allowing a new level of good into my life.
and allowing a new level of good into my life.
I'm so excited about this new chapter.
I'm so excited about this new chapter.
I am ready now.
I am ready.
Life loves me, all is well.
Life loves me, all is well.
Close your eyes, deep breath, everyone. Hands on your heart, tuning into your issues 0 to 10. What number are you at?
It feels better, like a 4.
Excellent. So you've come from an 8 to a 4, which is a whole different vibration. What are you present to, and any next right actions as you move forward?
I'm present to the support around me, and just one day at a time.
Beautiful. One step at a time, one day at a time. Yeah, wonderful. And you might want to do some tapping if there's any remaining. I have a video on guilt and shame that you can tap on daily if you want to keep clearing that. Great work, Bria. Really lovely to have you on the call. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, lovelies. Well, thank you everyone for bringing such great topics to the call, and it's such an honor. I'm so excited about this group. If you have any questions, thoughts, and comments before we wrap up, feel free to unmute yourself. Veronica says, this has been like a soul bath. Oh my heavens. Thank you, Kate, and each of you for sharing. Very lovely. Thank you. Thank you. Does anyone have any questions? And if you're not registered, feel free to register for the series. It's going to be awesome. And it's just a really lovely way to up-level your life and receive more of what you need in your life. Would anyone like to say anything to wrap up the call? You can unmute yourself or put it in the chat. And you can also email me if you have questions. It's so nice to see you all. Thank you everyone for being here. I'll just stop the recording, and if anyone wants to say anything, you're super welcome.